And hello everyone again, it's Wilco here and we've got another video for you. This time I'm going to do a bit of an impressions video. I've been playing Jurassic World Evolution and I've just finished the starter island and I just got some thoughts to put out there before I do a full review of it or a let's play or anything like that of it. I didn't stream it because it was played during the day. I had my kids around who had a blast watching dinosaurs roaming the world, and my 7-year-old sort of had a great time deciding what we would do and how we would help and all that kind of thing with the dinosaurs, and asking millions of questions about dinosaurs and what we were actually doing in the game, which was good fun. And my 2-year-old just going raw, raw, dinosaur all the way through. So they had fun. We did lose two dinosaurs in the process. Neither of them were there to see it, except for the second one, which died from old age. But look, that stuff happens. So let's have a talk about the actual game itself. As far as a theme park type of game set in the Jurassic World universe, it is really good. Frontier have done really, really well with this so far. This is, like I said, the first island, so it's sort of tutorial area. It's teaching you how to play the game. The pacing was a bit off. That was probably because, like with all theme park sort of RTSs or anything along those lines, any type of building game, that I tend to just go ham and forget that I've got money to worry about, and the money pulls you up. And there was a fairly large 20-minute gap in the middle where I had no funds and I had no way to get them, except for letting it slowly trickle back in and complete the quest. The quests are good because if you complete them, you get a significant amount of money, but I was like seconds away or dollars away from finishing it every time, and then something else would come up and I had to wait. So once we got through that little hurdle, it was a fairly easy case of just doing what I wanted until I'd finished that island and doing the quests, which were fairly simple at that stage. Nothing really came around to harm me on the island. There was a storm roll in, but didn't do any damage. The second island that I'll be going to, I purposely didn't want to go to the second island because I would have got sucked right down a rabbit hole and I wouldn't have got off the computer for ages. But I decided we'll do that first island. We'll understand what's going on, play around with the mechanics after I had the chance to go to the second island. So I made it so I was earning a stupid amount of money. That was the thing with the pacing. It was our fear going in that there would be those artificial things that would stop you, and it was just probably more my decision making. There's an optimal path, as with all kinds of this type of game, to get to the end. But I didn't do that. I built all these things that I didn't need. I didn't quite understand a few things. That's why I wanted to hang around on the tutorial island for a bit, because anything that I didn't quite understand, I mucked around with until I finally did understand. And now I'm pretty prepared to go to the second, third, fourth, and fifth islands and have a really good crack at it. The voice acting is okay. You've got all the people from the Jurassic World universe in there, so that's pretty cool. The animations are awesome. The customizations on different things are good. I haven't seen all of it yet, so it's just unlocking all different bits and pieces. I've got about 5 dinosaurs now I can create. I've got one of them up to 100%. And that first area's got a nice little carnivore area and a nice little herbivore area. The carnivore I've got up to 100%. I've depleted one of my areas of getting fossils, but that's okay. There's enough out there. I'm just at that wall where I can't unlock anything new until I go to that second island, and that's the stuff I want to unlock. I want to get the bigger and better dinosaurs and have a bit more of a play around with the genome manipulation and try and see what type of different versions of these dinosaurs I can get out. That they don't look hugely different at the moment, but that there is definitely a difference there. You can see a little bit of stuff. So you change the actual skin color part of the genome. So, but other than that, it's all underneath stuff like disease resistant, which is one of the things I need to work on going into the second island because there's high chance of disease. The third person aspects to it when you're actually going around the base, if you want to do that, is interesting and sort of a little bit, puts you in the world a bit better, a bit more immersive. But I found it a little bit gimmicky and stopped doing it pretty much straight away. So I just basically sent the ranger teams and the ACU teams out to do their thing rather than taking control of them and doing it myself. There's a cool little photo mode in there, which you actually get money if you take unique photos of the dinosaurs, which was interesting. and cool, and it did tie into a few of the missions, so you do have to do it at some stages if you want to complete the missions. But other than that, it's a pretty generic, theme park slash world building game, but it has that cool hook of these are dinosaurs that you're making, and it's a dinosaur park, and anything can go wrong. There seems to be some sabotage elements that can make the thing go wrong. There's the storms that roll through, and then you can just let them go. One of the missions on the starter island was to let one of the dinosaurs roam free in the park and then learn how to capture it. So that is a thing. You got warned against it by the science officer, but the security guy was adamant that we had to do this. So it's generically written where these three parts or factions or houses or whatever it is, it's the same in every other game, that are fighting against each other to get your attention, and you help one to the demise of the other. So it's a balancing act, and like I said, once you get the money on top of the money, there's nothing really holding you back at this stage. You then need to learn how to build your base correctly and manage it as you get to the second, third island. The second island has storms that roll through, like severe storms that's selling me, and obviously that disease. So there's lots of different micro managing things that will pop up as I go through the game, but at this stage it's fun. It's scratching the itch that I needed. It's that game that I really, really wanted to play, and there's just nothing else like it on the market at the moment. That's as far as new games go anyway. So that's my impressions at the moment. It is a full-priced release, so that is a bit scary for some people. But if you're after a theme park style game or any kind of world building type game, this is pretty much a must. From Frontier, the guys who really have pioneered that sort of genre with Zoo Tycoon and Theme Park and Roller Coaster Tycoon and Theme Hospital and all that kind of stuff. So definitely worth a check out if you're into that style game. If you're not, it's probably a pass. Don't get it for the Jurassic World side of things. Definitely get it for the theme park aspect of the game, because that's where the game shines. So I'll give you more information as it comes to me. As I do get through that fifth island, I will let you know how I go. But I will probably be doing a Let's Play sort of thing as I get past this tutorial island, and we'll see how we go with that. And I'll be streaming a bit of it too. So until then, if you like this video, if you like the content, chuck a like down, comment. Let us know if you're playing it or if you're interested in it. Ask me some questions. I will happily answer them in the comment section. If you are interested but still unsure about this game, happy to answer your questions. Follow me on Wilco's Chill Zone on Twitter, Twitch, and obviously give me a subscribe here if you can. It all helps a great deal. Share it with a friend if you know someone who's interested in any of these games that I'm talking about on my YouTube channel at the moment. But until next video, have fun, and we'll see you then. Bye.